Happy lunch hour, guys. All right, road trip, and I waited to do this until I'm on some slower roads, so hopefully the road noise isn't too much for you guys this time. If I'm going a little slower, it should be a little quieter. So, I want to talk about something here real quick that is not only worldwide, but also very close to home. And that's living smart and not scared. All right? And I'm going to bring up two different things on this one. First, I want to talk about the worldwide deal with it. The media, the governments are doing whatever they can to make the public scared. All right? And I'll give you these as a couple examples. We don't even have to talk about what's going on with COVID, like I talked about this morning, and all that coming around. Okay, trying to put fear in people again. But you had German ministers come out yesterday and talk about, oh my God, the country better get ready for be prepared for, nuclear fallout and everything. Not because of the war in Ukraine, but because they're trying to get everybody scared about nuclear power plants and pushing for, this is of course the Green Party in Germany, pushing for, we've got to get rid of coal, we've got to get rid of nuclear, we've got to get rid of everything but solar and wind because they work so well. But they're trying to put the fear into people that coal is bad for you, nuclear is bad for you, and we've all got to sing Kumbaya around the solar pit, whatever you want to call it. Then you look at France, okay? And France just announced that they're going to start giving people, the government, vouchers for firewood because, the heating is so bad and we have so little gas and we understand that people are struggling, so we'll take care of you and we'll help you pay for firewood to keep your house warm. Okay? Again, fear. We're the only ones that can help you. You can't do it yourself. Because God forbid somebody in France get out a chainsaw or an axe and take a tree down. The government will do it for you. This is socialism. This is exactly what they're trying to do. Make you afraid of your own shadow and completely reliant on the government. Oh, I don't have to go out and cut a tree. Uncle Emmanuel will give me a voucher so I can stay warm. I'm dependent. So this is what they're trying to do around the world. And that's just Europe. And again, we go back to watch what's going on in Europe and wait till it comes here. But the problem I see is we have the American media, the Canadian media obviously is completely in the midst of doing this, everything. The government is trying to convince everybody that you can't take care of yourself. Without the government, you're doomed. But then you get into social media, and it's really disheartening when I start seeing social media talk about the same kind of crap. Oh my God, there's martial law in New York. No, there's not. Okay, they brought in 20 National Guardsmen in Buffalo to help with traffic restrictions. That was it. It's not martial law. Oh, they had put a curfew on. Right, that was so they could keep people off the roads so that they could clear the roads. That's not martial law. There's a big difference between what New York did and what martial law is. Martial law is when the government, or when the military takes over the government. Bringing 20 National Guard troops in and saying that that's martial law is not even remotely close to true. At that point, you could say Texas is under martial law because, oh my God, we took National Guard troops and put them down on the border. There's way too much fear that is forced down your throat by any and every avenue that you get information from. And it's important to take that fear or the fear-mongering and just piss on it, because you are a hell of a lot smarter than that. I am a hell of a lot smarter than that, and know that while the world will come to an end someday and nobody knows who it is, I need to deal in reality, not panic. And unfortunately, you're getting all of this. Fear sells. And trust me, people know that. The media knows that. Look at the news, okay? There's a reason why everything on the news is always bad news. They never tell you a story that Tom and Mary went to the grocery store today, bought their groceries, and nothing happened. That's not news, okay? People don't watch that, and the media knows that fact. So that's why they don't report it. Tom and Mary went to the grocery store today. There was a guy that shot up the grocery store. He got arrested, and he's now in jail. That's news. Why? Because it's playing on people's fears. Guys, you're all prepared. Period. Okay? This storm came in, and we see all the people that were freaking out over it. I bet you there were a whole lot of you, and a whole lot of preppers in general, who didn't freak out at all. Oh crap, Mary, the power went out. Great, go get the generator. Oh crap, the heat went out. Bob, go get me some more firewood. Because you already had it, okay? You weren't one of those guys like that idiot I was telling you about going, I had to eat cereal on Christmas Day because I couldn't get any food. When the hell did you plan on buying any food? Christmas Eve? Okay, you had 2 weeks notice for this storm. You didn't decide to go to the grocery store. You were going to wait till the last second. Even if your payday was on Friday, you could have gone to the store on Friday before the storm hit Buffalo. I mean, this is, if there's anything that pisses me off more in the media coverage, and whether you want to say it is social media or mainstream media or whatever, it's playing on people's fears. Don't let that get to you. Don't let them win. All right? It's real simple. Take the facts, figure out how you can overcome whatever the problem is, and know you are taken care of. That's prepping. None of us know what's going to happen. None of us know if there's going to be a CME, an EMP, World War II, the grid gets taken out, whatever, terrorism. None of us know that. All we can do is prepare for if it ever happens. And if it does, we don't have to work in fear like the government and the media want you to. We can just go, moving on to the next issue, because I got this one. Enjoy.